What's up, everybody? This is Justin bringing you another episode of the Call Center Chronicles. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for future videos. Now, I was going to be doing a video today on IT reactions about tech support reaction videos, but that has been put on the back burner mainly due to the fact that I got an email today. A a fellow call center warrior who is a quality insurance rep QA basically, and it sounds like she's a supervisor, maybe a manager of her unit, but she is, how do I put this? She's upset with her company's resolution. They don't resolve situations the way they should, and she's not getting anywhere with it. And I can understand where she's coming from. And to anyone who does QA, comment down below on your feelings on that. If you feel that sometimes that you feel that you can't get your agents to resolve situations, that mainly a lot of places are moving to finish the call in 3 minutes or less, 4 minutes or less, whatever it may be, instead of resolving the situation, taking and fixing an issue. It's if you can't finish the call in 3 minutes or less, transfer it to someone else, let someone else deal with it. And I think I can understand where she's coming from with this, that she's fighting an uphill battle, because my buddy Doug, he would tell me all the time, if you don't take ownership of the call, if you do not take that ownership and resolve a situation, when someone tells you, I've been calling in all day, I've called in 2, 3, 4 times today alone, I've been calling in all week, my situation has not been resolved. Your first instincts as a call center warrior should not be, okay, let me take a look at the account. Oh, okay, I know who needs to deal with this, and transfer it out. Listen to them. Listen to our callers. This is the difference being a regular call center warrior and fighting the queue, and being a hero of the call center, guys. You want to go above and beyond. Let's let's change that mentality. If you get a caller who is upset because they can't get anywhere because they're being stonewalled by something or someone, well, let's fix that. Let us all work together so we can better the call center, so we can better ourselves and our colleagues. Why can't we resolve the situation? Let's resolve these issues. And she was very passionate in her email that she's trying to drive it home of resolving a situation. I don't know what kind of call center she works at, regardless if it's uh, banking related, cell phone related. It doesn't matter. Like my buddy Doug says, own that call, own it. If you just transfer them out without resolving the issue, well, they're going to call back. Why do we have to have people call back multiple times? That doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem fair to our callers. And I can understand where she's coming from, because back when I first started working in call centers, I just took the call and handled it. When my buddy Doug became a QA agent for quality assurance, he drove that he drove that home of call resolutions, to own a call, to deal with the situation and take care of it, to resolve whatever issues that person may be having. If they can't get a response to the people in charge of their account for whatever it is, well, call that person in charge of the account. Keep calling them until you get someone on the line. Do it 2 to 3 times, and then give them their number. If it's part of your department's policy and procedures to do that, then do it. Always check with your department for policies and procedures, so we can make sure that you follow the correct thing. Now, if there is something there where you guys can do resolutions to resolve a situation, go for it. Do it. Let's resolve this. Why should we have someone call in 2, 3, 4 times in a day, and then dozens of times in a week? It's not fair to them. It's not fair to us who have to deal with those callbacks. And I know because where I work, I have to deal with those callbacks. We need to resolve it. We need to take ownership of a call. And I know as soon as my buddy Doug sees this, he's going to be like, "Oh, you're so right, Justin. You're so right. We need to do that more." And yes, it's true. We have to. We need the difference between just being a regular agent for customer service and a customer service specialist, someone who specializes in their job, is someone who goes not just above and beyond, but resolves situations, who takes it upon themselves to resolve it. And you know what? I think that's what my supervisor would want from me. I need to do better where I'm at so I can take care of not just my regular calls, but take care of those calls that need resolutions. If it takes me an extra 5 minutes when it should have taken me 3 minutes to handle the call, if it takes me a full 5, 6, 7 minutes to resolve a situation, you know what? I'm going to take that extra time and fix the issue. And for my fellow call center warriors, let's step up. Let's do that. Let's fix everything with our call centers and let them know that hey, we can fix issues on the floor. We can fix simple issues. If it comes down to an issue where you can't resolve it and it needs to be handled by a website specialist, by a account closure specialist, by a claim specialist, whatever and whoever it may be, let's get them on the right track and get them where they need to go. And let's document the account. Let's notate these accounts so that the next agent sees it and understands, "Oh, hey, this is what's going on. Let's get this ball rolling in the right direction and fix this and get this taken care of so they don't have to call back later on." And I think that would be the best thing that we can do is take on is that's how we could take ownership of these calls is by listening to the caller, finding out what's wrong, and then just running with it. Take it and run and do what we need to do. And I know some of you may say, "Well, Justin, I already do that. I do that anyway." Well, you may do it, but what about others? Let's be that shining example. Let's be that beacon for our fellow colleagues so that they can see us do the right thing and resolve these. And maybe by us taking those actions, they will follow and do the same. Because it's very important that we lead and show the way on how a proper call should be handled. And if we start doing that, then our supervisors, our managers are going to be like, "Hey, you know what? They're onto something. Let's make sure that all our agents follow the same process, same pattern. Because if we can resolve a situation and correct it right away, then it's going to be better for everybody." And I'm going to be honest. The email I got today, this QA supervisor, or maybe she was a manager. I honestly don't know. She was very upset. The message, the email sounded very passionate on that she's trying to get these resolutions to get her agents to resolve the situation, but many of them don't. Many of them just hit the main topics and be like, "Oh, something's not right. Well, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Let me transfer you out." Instead of taking ownership and finding out what's wrong and getting them on the right path, she told me that sometimes she hears callers that a single agent had earlier in the day gets them back 3 times in one day, and the situation hasn't been fixed. It hasn't been resolved. Where have we gone wrong in doing our jobs like this? What is the difference on just being a okay agent to being a great agent and being a customer service specialist? Someone who specializes and takes pride in their job. I mean, I thought I took pride in my job, but you know what? Taking ownership of a call, if I'm not taking ownership of the call and resolving their issues, then I don't think I should be calling myself a customer service specialist. I'm just a customer service agent. But if I take ownership of that call, resolve issues that that person's having, then you know what? Then I may be a customer service specialist. And to all my fellow colleagues out there working in call centers, let's step it up. Let's prove to our QAs and prove to our employers that we can not only be good agents, but great agents and become specialists in our field. Because the more people we have like that, the better it's going to be for everyone. It's going to improve the quality of our call centers, improve the quality of our calls. We should be working together like that. And I know she didn't want me to mention her name, so Miss X, who sent me that email, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the email that you sent me, and I will do better, and hopefully my fellow colleagues out there will do better. I don't know, honestly, it's I don't want to put anything out there. I think you might be from a cell phone provider, but either way, we all need to do better. We all need to become specialists in our field. And hopefully your agents where you're at will see this and do the same. Doug, I know you're watching. I know you're watching, Doug. So eventually you're going to see this and be like, "Man, Justin, you hit it right on the head." And you know what? That's because I'm hearing you in my ear tell me that. So I know you're there telling me this. I know you're the one coaching me and guiding me on what to say on this, brother. And you know what? My fellow call center warriors, and you know what that means. Kill that queue and have a great day.